19 billion naira allegedly stolen from the Straits Treasury. And former Senate President Ken Namani dumps the PDP, says party will not.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to our favorite talk show. My name is Mr. Collins, and with me here on the show again is a very young gentleman, Mr. Tg. Mr. Tg, welcome on the show.
Thank you, sir. My pleasure.
It's my pleasure meeting you.
My pleasure too, sir. Thank you.
Mr. Tg, we've heard striking statements all over the media saying that you will transform the country Nigeria in 100 days. Please, Mr. Tg, tell me how you're going to do about it.
Yeah, I have two ways of achieving this aim. If first I'm made the personal advisor to Mr. President on economic restoration,
Okay.
I will be him the vital things, the basic things he should do
Okay.
as a president of a nation.
Okay.
What are these things? First of all, let's consider our refinery. If only can enforce that the refinery in the nation, at least we have more than 2 refineries. If one of them should actively working, we will have these less expenses of exporting and importing crude oil. We have this crude oil and we can refine them, and we spend money sending them abroad for refining. We still pay them, we still spend money importing them back to the nation. Why do you think we won't have fuel scarcity in the nation? A whole Nigerian that is regarded as at least the 6th or the one of the best oils here. We can't refine our oils. If only Mr. President should enforce this. If only Mr. President should take this refinery very serious. This was what Goodluck Ebele, the former president, wanted to do. But time will do all these things. If our refineries is restored, we will at least save the 40% of our nation budget. And by so doing, Nigeria will the real giant of Africa. Don't be a giant of Africa, but we will now start lending money out to other countries instead of going to learn from them.
Okay, yeah, that draws my mind back again to the views that we had with you in our previous interview, where you told us about so many things, and this administration is coming.
So, I consider the loan that Mr. President wants to take from China as trash, because right now we have to make use of the little we have in our account. We have to make use of the little we have in Nigeria account, for crying out loud, not by borrowing money. Let's focus on our refinery. Since crude oil is the right now in Nigeria, let us put in place something that will help us, to restore and put in order that particular thing we are using to boast as a giant of Africa. We can't even boast of a particular area. It should be shut down. What is the reason?
You think just about just 2 refineries?
2 refineries, right? And no one is working. And he says a good thing. Come on, please. Let's spend maybe going to take loan from China. I can kind of think of it. I had he went to borrow. He wanted to take some loan, and China want to lend him the loan in their currency, and we're going to pay him back in dollars. You can imagine how reasonable Mr. President is.
Yeah, but I'd like to cut you short there, because if you watch what's happening in Nigeria right now, there are, the level of poverty is actually very, very high, and they made that move actually to be able to pay the unemployed youths of the country the stipend a month, so as to alleviate the poverty. So I think that is the reason why. So I want you to really let us know the reason why you are kicking against that, because Nigeria is very high, and now there is no fuel. You make mention of we don't have good refineries to refine our oil. We take it out of the country and we bring it back again. Now the level of poverty is high. What do you think the president should be doing right now, apart from borrowing that loan? Exactly.
Yeah, I think the best step right now is not the poor masses. Presently, the rich are getting richer, the poor are getting poorer.
Exactly. That's
What can 5,000 naira do in your life as a man? But the number of 5,000 naira each individual in Nigeria will get, or in those states that has been mapped out for this money. If you should gather this money and use it to build to build an industry, we will end up employing not less than 5,000 Nigerian citizens,
Yes.
and they will end up making more money, taking care of others that should have been paid. Why don't China has quality products? The world will recognize their products. Then why don't we support those states that are into production? Look at Aba. Aba, in fact, I call Aba the second. Because there's nothing you look for in Aba you won't see it.
Yeah.
They couple everything. They produce everything. Why don't we support them? Why don't we make that Aba area market or nature market? Why don't we make this the states the industrialized state in Nigeria? And let's see how we'll stop importing clothes, shoes, beds, phones. Let's start making and appreciating our own Nigerian made